Hey guys, it's Alexandria X and welcome back to where a lot of my videos could be taking place at, in my bathroom. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this wet look. So right now this wig is the same wig to use for the wet look. It's in a ponytail because I want to work with this, but today I also have to go to work, so I guess I'll be going to work in a wet look style today. First things first is you actually need to wet this wig. Well, first I'm actually going to detangle it and everything, and then we're going to get it started. And then I'm going to show you the ingredients. The products, ingredients, what is this? Am I cooking? Like, let her cook. I probably should have wet this first just a little, but yeah, so this wig is actually from a company that I don't want to name because they kind of been getting a lot of, not a lot, but a good amount of bad rep recently in media. And when I mean media, I'm talking about TikTok, because what else kind of media would it be? So I'm not gonna say where this wig is from, but it's now technically a glueless wig because it was a lace. I mean, it is a lace wig. It's a 5x5, 22 inch. But the reason why I'm saying it is glueless because I don't ever really plan on putting this back on my head. And thanks to Razan, who did my wig for my birthday, and she did this one for prom. Thanks to her, it is now a glueless wig, so I can just slap it on my head and it looks like it's been laid. Well, it depends on how you style it, and I think styling it like the wet look makes it look like it's laid on my head when it's not. Like this, like you can kind of tell it's a wig, like you know that it's not on my head. This hair just be getting in your mouth like crazy. So I'm actually gonna part it how it needs to be part. So I'm gonna wash out the products that was in it beforehand so we can have it be clean. And I would use a shampoo, but I don't have one around anywhere, and I have a good shampoo that's for my hair, and we're not about to do that. So I'm actually gonna set you guys up here on a tripod and we'll continue on with the video. But I enjoy that wet look. I really enjoy it because it gives me a sense of I'm in the 2000s without actually being in the 2000s. Because I mean, we're not in 2000 to 2009 anymore, so it kind of just gives you a period of time. I was alive during that time, but I wasn't able to do this during that time because I was only 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years old during that time, so we could not do that. So I'm making sure the water is getting extra hot, not extra hot, but a good amount of hot, so it can have time to sit and set. And I feel like this particular wig, the wig is actually supposed to be straight, but the funny thing, a lot of human hair wigs is that they're actually wavy, not straight. They may come in the package straight, but when you wash it, they turn wavy. So that's a fun fact, in case you didn't know that fact. I'm just gonna dip the hair in and dip the whole thing. Dip the whole thing in the sink. Make sure you get to, so you can, this is just to get out the initial product and everything like that. So make sure you're getting out the initial product so it can just somewhat be all, because like this is from the previous wet look that I did posted on my Instagram, so that's why it's important to get it out. I feel like wigs, the wigs smell that, you know, when like they come in the package and they have that like imported smell, it just, the smell never gets out of the wig. Like I've had this wig for a year now and it still smells like when I first got it. Not like all the way, but you know, but it still have notes of it, you know. I'm talking about it like it's a perfume fragrance, so it has notes of fresh boxed wig. So make sure you're just getting it all out. And as you can see, the water is actually very filthy. So this is just the initial rinse. So now I'm just unplugging the water. And I know y'all about to clown me, but like I said, I can't find a shampoo, and the only shampoo I have is my good shampoo, so we're not about to do that. So, and body wash is quite similar with ingredients to shampoo. So we're gonna be using the Dove Cucumber and Green Tea body wash as a shampoo. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, just rinse out the scalp. Mainly getting the scalp, and then, you know, just taking it down the shaft. So after that, I'm just gonna rinse out the shampoo. And like I said, you're gonna, how I achieve this wet look, sure, you have to pay attention to what I got going on. So And also, I'll have some videos uploaded with me in that wet look anyway as well, so you guys know exactly how to achieve this. Like I said, the wig is a 5x5. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a 5x5. I'm not the hugest expert when it comes to wigs. Like wigs, me and wigs just aren't like that, you know. I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to wigs. I just buy what I buy and hope for the best. Make sure I get all that soap out. I was about to say shampoo, but it's not even shampoo. So now I'm gonna get the conditioner, which is a reliable conditioner that is not expensive, so I can use it on this wig. But we're gonna use the Aussie Miracle Moist conditioner just to, because the wig is now dry. Like, it feels super duper dry. So that's what we're gonna do. Aussie has always been that girl. Like, I've used Aussie for years. Like, I remember when I first heard about it though, because it was in 2017. I was watching YouTube, obviously. That is AKA Celia. She was talking about Aussie and I thought it was cool, so I went to my local Dollar General and got it in the orange kind. I hate that they discontinued the orange one because that one smelled so good. Like, I still somehow remember that fragrance. And then I had to start getting the Miracle Moist because they stopped selling the orange one. However, that orange one just smells so good. I've been using Aussie ever since. That's like this is the only conditioner I use. I don't use any other conditioner. I haven't really used any other conditioner since 2017, so it's been about, what, 6 years? Yeah, it's been 6 years and I have not used any other conditioner because I just don't have any desire in getting any other conditioner. Like, Aussie really just gets the job done, not just for my actual hair but for these wigs as well that I have. So makes your hair smell good, so why bother? So now just rinse out the conditioner, making sure I'm just squeezing out the water. Squeezing it out real nice. Now next, what you're gonna do, this may seem a little sketch, but you're gonna plop it on your head. I know you just washed the wig and it's sopping wet, but trust me. Put it on, go on and put it on top of your head. Go on and, as if you were doing some real hair, just wring out as much as you can. I had to get a robe because I'm not trying to wet up my shirt, so it wet up my skin and my skin just be wet. So first things first is parting this hair down the middle, or however you want it to be parted, but I'm gonna part it down the middle. Even though in the pictures it appeared as a side part, I actually just moved my wig over to the side like that to make it a side part. But this wig has a natural middle part in it, so make sure you got everything all detangled out. Okay, so just hair is just leaving like crazy. First thing, you're just gonna get a rat tail comb like I got, and you're literally just gonna keep brushing through with the rat tail comb. Like, keep combing it with the rat tail comb. That's all you gotta keep doing. Just keep brushing it until you're like trying to brush the waves out. Like, you're trying to comb the waves out of it. So literally just that. See the difference? Like, this is all wavy and this is like straight. You're trying to literally comb the waves out. Trust me, we're gonna get back to whatever we had. For now, we're combing the waves out with this rat tail comb. If you want to go on and like get it like parted up like how you want it, like maybe you want it back like that or anything like this, or trying to get the smallest piece to pump up, or you want it slicked back all the way like that, go on and do that. But for now, I just want to get it flat on my head like this. So that's what we're gonna do. After you're getting the rat tail comb, it should be dried off by now, so then you're actually gonna take the brush and brush it. I know this is a lot, but like, this is what you have to do. Because really you're trying to brush out and comb out the excess water that's sitting in the hair. Trying to brush it as straight as possible. But now, what you're gonna do is take some oil, any oil of your choice. I'm just using this random growth oil, but obviously this hair isn't growing because it keeps losing hair. But you're gonna take it And then you're finally just gonna run your fingers through. The oil, I've noticed, is what really just helps stop the dripping of the water, so it can really just stop dripping. It's obviously not supposed to do anything else with the wig, but just stop the dripping. Like, it's not supposed to soak in any moisture. It's really just honestly just to make the dripping stop, so the wig just won't keep dripping water out of it. After that, get the brush and get the brushing. And this is the point where now I'm gonna actually move my wig over to make it a side part. Since this wig is a 5x5, it can only be in the middle. So this is when that infamous side part that I did comes into play. Make sure the wig ain't crazy now. Just go on and get the brushing. So alternate between the rat tail comb and the regular comb if needed. This is the part where now I'm gonna make that part of how I want it to be. So this side is just gonna stay regular, just like a little oomph with it, but not too much. Okay. And this is now where I'm gonna prompt it up. What you're gonna do next is take it and just run your fingers through it. Not too much, not too crazy, just run your fingers through it. After that, you're gonna scrunch. To get now the waves of the wet look. Scrunch it. You're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. Let this side kind of sit while you do it. And this side has already kind of curated some waves to it, so that's actually good, especially in the side. The reason why you want to just try to brush it out or comb it out as straight as possible, only to just really get the excess water out of the hair. And really, this is just a scrunching battle. Like, you're really just scrunching, and then after that you literally keep scrunching until you cannot scrunch anymore. So getting out excess water, but also really trying to make the most like beachiest waves as possible, you know. Even if you have to do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, like even if you have to do all of that, make sure you do that. All right, so now that it's all nice and waved, you're gonna take some gel. I'm using some Wet Look Extreme. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take some gel, rub it, and do the praying hands method and immediately scrunch back up. This is what's really gonna make them look like, instead of it like I'm out the shower, this is, oh, I'm fresh out the shower, but I'm ready to go too. Like, I'm about to head out, you know? Like, that's what it looks like. If I had like a diffuser or something to like, you know, or a towel, I definitely would. Do you think a paper towel would work? I haven't tried that yet, but oh, yo, lucky actually gonna work. I think I like these waves a lot better, don't you think? Get to the scalp right here, just so it can have like, you know, some hold to the scalp. If you want, you can comb it out, but you better hurry up and scrunch it right back up. If you need to add more water to the mix, definitely do that. So it won't just like be sitting on top. It can actually have some variation to it. So if you need to wet it again, make sure you just got some water. And make sure it's actually the waves you want, because now after you make sure of that and you have everything lined up for you, make sure your scrunching ability is good to go. You're gonna take some Got2b. This is how you achieve the wet look. Now the wet look is supposed to look wet all the time. Now I will admit, it won't look, I think you'll get a good, like if you're going to an event or something and it's not that long, this will give you a good wears of wet look for 6 hours worth. After that, it starts to like actually like look dry and then everything like that, but it gives you like a nice soft. That's the wet look routine, you guys. But like it does like look like this for a long while. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe now. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.